Okay, we are live, and I need to invite guests to copy to clipboard, and then I think I can post it here. Okay, so I got FedEx package in the mail, and we'll do this unboxing. It's hey Jason, you're quick. Thanks for joining in, and let's see. I'm gonna wait for Mariana to come in as well. Hey, Alex. Oh yeah, Alex. I need to show you. You wanted me to show you the. Gosh, I can't remember. The CRKT Offbeat 2. We'll grab that real quick. All right. Hi, Alex. At the mall with my mom. Hi, Alex. At the mall with. Let me do this in the right order. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this correctly. There we go. This is the CRKT off. Okay. It's got this kind of, it's got the kind of, so you can kind of lift it like this. I haven't quite figured out. It doesn't have to. Again, I hardly ever flip. So can you see? And so it's like mark. The Hawk Marksman is $100 and some knife. Let me show you that quick. So exclusive.
Amor, para de levantar da live, amor. Amor, para de levantar da live.
Fala de novo?
Eu falei para você parar de ficar levantando. Pega tudo que você precisa.
Okay, this steel S35V. The thing is, I'm not exactly sure if Marksman was also S35VN. I know they have a premium steel, but it might have been S30V. I'm not sure. And the original buck is a gray, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, is it a gray? Or like a very neutral color. Of course, I do like orange. You know, orange is the new black. It's got this black stonewash blade.
Amor, eles estão falando que a conexão tá ruim.
Espera, tá?
Conexão ruim.
Okay, you got a bad connection. Yeah, it's not you, it's me. Hold on. I'm literally sitting in between me and the internet connection, which is why, I mean, that's how bad the internet connection here is. And I'm telling you, like in our building alone, there's people who make their living online, you know, doing entertainment, editing, et cetera, in this apartment alone. How Hollywood could have such astoundingly bad internet it's disgraceful. We have infrastructure from the 20s and 30s. So they're just not, you know, Los Angeles is simply just not willing to invest in redoing the infrastructure of Hollywood, and that's outrageous. You know, as you know, it's a $1 billion industry. Small people make their living in this industry as well, not just the big guys, and it's just unreal, like how atrocious the infrastructure here is. I mean, I was getting it through AT&T at one point, and they had the gall to tell me, so, well, what can I do to improve my internet? They had the gall to tell me, well, move closer to one of our central things. I mean, which is just so insulting. It's in the first place, to tell somebody to move. Like, you want me to fucking move? You cunt? Pardon my French. And I said, oh, you mean like the one 2 blocks over? And then they look on their map like, oh yeah. So even their shitty solution, their insulting solution itself was not a solution. Anyway, so this, look, if you can see that, there's not enough light here. Sorry about that. It's just so hot. I don't want to. Can you see that? Is that too much glare? It says the G&G Hawk. So Gavin and something Hawk, which I think is a father-son. I thought it was a brothers collection, but I believe it's the father and son. Gavin and what is it? Something Hawk collaboration. And Boss Heat Treat. So I mean this I've cut some cardboard with it once, and that's about it. But it's slightly. As you can see, it's got that great hollow grind, and you see that? That's what they call the back strap. So, it's. I'm not ready to edit. I mean, I think I don't flip this that much. So as you can see, it's not going in right away. Anyway, so that's the high-end back strap. This CRKT Offbeat is kind of a low-budget back strap, if you will. And then, Alex, you wanted to see the CRKT Offbeat number 2. It's got the GFN, and as you know, CRKT does some of the best GFN or FRN in the biz. As you can see, they texture it. And I mean, it almost feels like G10. It's got that nice texture to it. It's a little bit smoother. The G10 feels a lot better. The action is a little bit springier. The centering's good. So, Alex, if you do get this, I'm curious if you can turn it into a nice fidget factor. I haven't really figured out how to make it a nice fidget factor, but then again, I don't really play with it. I purely got these to, actually for the sake of this channel, to demonstrate different kinds of locks that are available on the market. Although it's not like this caught on, the CRKT only made one and then made a second version of it. So here we go. And there's a major difference in thinness too. So the two, they added this more of a deep carry pocket clip. And this is nothing but just stainless steel metal. It's got like a back spring there, if you can see that. And the number 2 has, just that back spring there, which is this entire, you understand? They basically are reversing the back lock, if you will. They're flipping it around on its head, which is different construction entirely than the back strap, but functions somewhat similarly. If you're interested, I can show you the Scorpion lock Scorpion lock as well. The Demco 8015.
Chururu paparapiro. Aye. Chururu paparapiro.
Okay, so the 8015. This is the original version. That's 35VN. They don't do deep pocket clips, but it gives you more purchase to pull out. And for cold steels being as big as they are, it probably makes more sense. So you lift up on it. I mean, look at that action, though. It's so dirty. This is just easily one of the dopest knives in existence. And I don't have the 20.5 yet, which I do want. As you can see, it even flips out. I mean, it's just an awesome knife. Can you see that?
Oh.
It's slightly different than the custom, but a lot of people say it's pretty doggone accurate of the actual custom Demco 8015.
Sorry.
Okay. And Alex, you wanted to see the knife? Is it Discount Cutler? I can't remember. Knives. It's not Knife Center. These exclusives. These Cali Legal out. Okay, so that happened. So these automatics. I'm trying to. There, as you can see, it's just as snappy as the other Kalashnikovs. Oh, look at this. 420. 420, brah. Okay. Os 8. As you can see, it's cute as heck. It is Cali legal. I had to get this because red and black. Those are the anarcho-syndicalist colors, red and black. Like if you see Les Mis, let's see red, black. I don't know if you know that song, but the colors of democracy, if you will, of radical democracy. Deep pocket, deep carry pocket clip, as you can see. This is snappy as all heck. If you like automatics, I went ahead and got this, and I went ahead and got the other one as well because it was an exclusive. Where did I put it? Am I sitting on it? Where did I put it?
So little. Que nice.
Super little knife. Okay, here it is.
Thank you, Jason.
Well, all black. I only got this purely because it's exclusive, but I just want to show you. I don't know how dumb it is. I mean, it's all black, which is like everyone loves the all blacked out versions of knives. But as you can see, it's got that, like basically Spidey hole. What is that for? It's not like you can use that to deploy it. It's an automatic, for goodness sakes. So, and then it's this funny, cute little, it's a worn, it's straight. So it's like a Warncliffe, but it's more like a sheep's foot, But what is the point of this doggone? Why would you put a Spidey hole in an automatic? It cannot, why would you do? Anyway, this is just one of those just ridiculous things. Just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so there's that. So again, and if you're interested, this is the CRKT. Oh God, I'm blanking on the name. I'm blanking. Nurk Tai 2. Okay. As you can see, it's got a recurve in it. Look at how it looks kind of space agey. Isn't that cool? And then you press down. It's like a backlock, right? Of course, but it's not. Okay. I mean, as you can see, it's like a frame lock back lock. Very interesting. I think it's beautiful looking. I haven't really played with it and flipped with it, so I'm a little bit afraid. I don't know what the action is like. I don't want to cut myself. Anyway, so as you can see, this is a fascinating design. Beautiful space age, but it's all functional too, though. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there. So I don't know how fidget friendly that is. And I just want to feature this again. Yes, this is the Kalashnikov, the Boker Kalashnikov XXL, not the XL, the XXL. It's preposterously huge. And yes, it is legal in California to own this. You just can't carry it. You just can't EDC it, but you can keep it at home and whatnot and own it. It's perfectly legal. I mean, ludicrously huge. Okay. Just, I wanted to show Alex that the Kalashnikovs come in a number of sizes. If you could get your hands on this on the secondary market, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's dumb. You know, it's mostly dumb. There's really no point in owning something like this. But why not? It's, as you can see, it still has a kick, a decent kick. Not as snappy as that because, you know, the blade is just, as you can see, it's a little slower. Anyway, I just want to show you how over the top my EDC has become as well. I'm not kidding you. I've literally been EDCing this knife. This is the Marbles survival knife. I swear to God, it's only like $10. Look at that. That's a lot of knife for $10. I think it's 440A, which, you know, and then here's what I like about it. I just want to point this out. This is gonna kind of be my new thing. I'm starting to increasingly collect more and more knives that you can lash with, meaning, as you can see, these two holes. Can you see that? Those are lashing. You can, you know, essentially use this as a spear.
Okay, it's a machete?
Não, é só faca. Só faca.
What?
Faca de, de sobrevivendo. O nome. É só $10. É super barato.
Sim, mas é muito grande para ser só faca. Sim.
And it's got a pouch here, and it comes with... No, wait, does it come with it? No, it didn't come with any of it. I showed this in my last video. I put in an Elk Ridge, Master Cutlery Fire Steel. I think it was $5. I put in an emergency whistle and a sharpening stone. You know, I mean, this entire setup here costed me, $15 max. I don't think it was even that much. This entire setup. So I've been EDCing this because, if I lose this or whatever, easily replaceable. I don't like carrying anything too expensive. As you know, I lost my other button lock the other day. This one, I had the black and rainbow colored one, and lost it. But at the same time, this is a get home knife. I mean, this is a get home kit. I can, wherever I happen to get stuck in an emergency, there's an earthquake or whatever, I can get home with this. And I've been EDCing this as well. Got a fixed blade down here at the bottom. It's a hatchet. You can split, you can split tinder with this so you can get a fire going. And that part's a hammer. So this is the Gerber Gator pack hatchet 2 combo, I think is the full name. And also, I just want to point out, I found these yesterday. This is the Canadian belt knife, and this is the Thin Bear, Scandi grind. I actually got a micro bevel, but it's not a true Scandi, but it's meant to be a Scandi grind. I actually ordered another one of these because I couldn't find this, and I thought, I don't know where this is, and I found it the other day. But so I ordered a second one. Oh well. So let me go ahead and do this unboxing now. Let's see, Jason. If a police officer runs you out of town, will you live in the woods and battle local law enforcement with that thing until your commanding officer talks you down? Is that a reference to those Japanese soldiers that? I mean, there were Japanese soldiers still surrendering all the way into the 70s and I believe 80s. I believe the last guy surrendered in the 80s, and they had his mother was still alive, and he had been evading even the locals like natives on these Pacific Islands because their final orders were to evade and guerrilla warfare, and they were dedicated, right, for the emperor and all that. And those were his final orders. And they dragged his mom. She was like 90 something. And they put her on a loudspeaker. And he said, no, we've been told that they could be fooling us. I will not surrender and come out of the woods in my guerrilla warfare until my commanding officer relieves me. Sure enough, his commanding officer was even still alive. So they dragged his lieutenant out. The guy came out in his, formals, and he officially surrendered to his lieutenant. He wouldn't put up with anything. Yes, that was a first blood. John Brown. Okay, you are right. This is a Rambo knife. Well, it's not a full-blown survival knife. As you know, I collect those as well. But yes, I would be John Rambo. Of course I would. You know me. Shoot, I'm a radical. I'm not gonna bow to the man. Heck no.
John Rambo.
Fight or die. Okay, so here we go. Wait, no, that's not my unboxing knife. My unboxing knife is the Naked Lady knife. Where is the Naked Lady? Naked Lady. Oh, here we go. The Excalibur. Boker Excalibur front flipper. Beautiful knife. So let's...
Essa é a faca do sorteio?
No. Oh, wow. That is so officially doesn't open. Surprising. These FedEx boxes are pretty tough. So the action there is awesome. Okay, no name. WG 1045. And the big reveal. Okay, it's way tinier than I imagined from the picture. Like super tiny, like ridiculously.
Oh.
And they offered me 50% off. It's not nearly as much of a shoulder carry as expected. I mean, look at that's tiny. This is like for a child. But anyway, ridiculous. So I paid like $12, I think. It's got a little thing. Serrated dagger. I mean, it's got an edge. The tip is fairly robust, but probably not very stabby. It's got a really cheap plastic insert, but it works. No retention whatsoever. So, cheap rubber handle. Okay, so I guess that is some sort of belt carry, but then again, so is that. I'm not sure how this was supposed to be I'll have to look at the picture again, but let's see. Let's increase its length. So, I really don't know what it's supposed to go. Something like that. I don't know. It's upside down now, though. Oh, yeah, I think that is the idea. Oh, that's what it was. You put that into your belt loop, and then, oh, sorry. I don't know if you can see. Put that in the belt loop, and you can pull it out this way. So I purely got it because of the sheath. I did not get it for the knife whatsoever. And I could probably put whatever kind of other knife I so choose. I purely got it because I wanted to check out how tactical the shoulder holster was going to be. And, you know, it's pretty awful. And I certainly did not expect much from it at all.
Fala algumas coisas para mim também entender, porque eu não entendo o que você fala.
Sim, é só faca, né?
Eu sei, amor, mas o que você explica da faca? Eu quero saber. Ah, tá, ela é tipo uma bolsa.
Isso é para cintura e para
Ah.
aqui, como assim?
Como
assim, só isso.
Só isso? E a faca? Tira ela aí, para me ver.
É pequena.
Ah, ela é bem simples.
So there's a size comparison. And it's got
Hey, Monster!
Oh, no way, Monster. Hey. Okay. I always learn something from these lives. What did you learn? I don't remember. Oh, the Japanese soldiers. Yeah. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of them. You know, who knows if that's where the Rambo story comes from. Remember that if I'm not mistaken, Sylvester Stallone wrote that. You know, he wrote Rambo. He wrote Rocky, and he wrote Rambo. So I mean, he's a filmmaker. He's not just a cheesy action star. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up on these comments here. Oh yeah, Mariana was singing. Okay, let's see. Just text her from let's see. Can up the numbers. Oh, that's nice of you, Jason. Thanks. Yeah, but I'm running late. I'm gonna have to run out of here. Blade Ops. That's what it was. Blade Ops exclusive. I have the flu. Very nice. I have Booker sub with S30V. Really? Sorry. S30V was made in 2001. That's correct. What is your opinion of the supply of S30V stock left? You know, I heard Patty's Peeler saying that he actually prefers S30V. He thinks its edge retention is a little bit better. So it's worth it to go ahead and still have some S30V because it does perform very differently. Go ahead and look it up as well. You'll see that it has very different properties than S35V. Pocket automatic sword, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're I mean, because Birdshot IV mentioned that, you know, oh well, that's it for the S30V. I don't think they're going to stop manufacturing it either. I really don't. Okay. Sorry, you're not feeling okay. I just set my glove on fire. Oh, silver soldering with an acetylene torch right now, trying to watch at the same time. Yeah, acetylene torch. Oh yeah, sure. It's free. You can get 20 hours, Monster, and Grateful Dead. Oh wait, Grateful. He's doing probably as well. 20 hours free with the free account. So that's, you know, per month. So that's more than I'm sure that's going to be more than enough for me. I can never get my shit together on that. And this is new. Another lap desk, as you see. You know, I have a shit ton of these. So this one's pink glitter. Ok.
Bom, você comprou outro apoio de facas? Isso, o que é isso? Manda um desse pro Bernardo.
Tá bom.
Não para apoiar facas, eu quero um para ele poder estudar.
Okay, let me do an unboxing on this real quick. This was the free gift from Mother's Day from SMKW. So let me do a quick unboxing on this. Wow, this S30V. I mean, this 440C doesn't seem to be doing too well. Okay, so this
Ah, eu quero.
great for lettuce, cucumbers, and more. Só para verdadeiros e legumes, e não muito afinador. Okay, so this
É,
is pretty sure this
mas
is
é mas
as
é
you can
bom
see,
para cozinhar.
produce knife. So it's good for lettuce, cabbage, you know, that kind of thing. It's serrated quite a bit, and you know, as you can see, very little edge to it at all. But I can feel it's certainly enough for lettuce and cabbage and cucumbers. I can see that. You might have to do a bit of a lot of a sawing action. Next, prep and pinch and pour. Pinch me. What? Pinch me. Oh wow! Wait, how does that work? Huh. I don't know what that. Oh, I get it. You put your ingredients in there, and you can go like that and pour it in. So, you know, garlic, your pepper and spices and such. You put them in these.
E isso é para quê? Tempero?
Para cozinhar.
Ah, tipo,
Ingredientes e entendeu?
amor, eu quero um
Como
trem desse aí. Aqui não tem, não.
Okay, and then this is a mini grater covered in plastic. So I'll have to figure out how to get that plastic off. So it's got the, you know, for slicing and then fine grating and then slightly larger grating. So these feel like silicone, actually. Yeah, these are silicone. So this is a pretty decent quality. So can't be mad about that. Lastly, I got this at Ross, $5. Let's see, 30 pieces.
Nossa, só $5. Nossa.
Moleskin. It's got the bandages, as you can see, you know, carabiner, blah blah blah. It's all waterproof, supposedly waterproof. It comes in that kind of waterproof bag, I suspect. Waterproof first aid kit. What's interesting here, see, butterfly bandage. Those are very useful when you're on the road and you get something on your heel like a blister. Just want to remind you guys how important, you know, people like to call these boo-boo kits. They're not really truly first aid, you know, because I was thinking, oh, tourniquets and, you know, for major wounds and stuff. I've told this story before, but, you know, Calvin Coolidge's son died several days later after getting a blood blister playing football on the White House lawn. This was in the 20s or 30s or whatever, just before antibiotics. So blisters can be deadly if you don't have antibiotics, and we may or may not be carrying antibiotics with us. But yeah, that'll kill you. So let me just open this real quick. Okay, so got the carabiner there. I mean, really, really cheap, chintzy carabiner. Looks like that glue came off in the back. That's kind of crappy. I have a million of these little things. It's got the rubber gasket in there. Let's see how well this works. Well, look at that. It's sealed. Okay. So it really truly is both waterproof and it's going to be sterile. So for $5, I don't know.
O que é isso?
Para cortar, entendeu? Medical, coisas medical.
Ah, medicamento. Tá.
Isso. Provas contra a água, tá?
Ah, tá.
So, you know, this is officially going to be my new first aid kit, I think, because of the fact that it's waterproof. I'm also going to start to organize all of my gear. I'm gonna have to probably just do that live because I just never get to it. But I'm gonna put all my waterproof gear to one side. I'm gonna put all of my knives that are able to be blanking on that now. These holes that make a spear out of. I'm gonna put all that stuff together so I can start making little kits, making go bags, making survival bags, EDC bags, etc. So let's see, let me catch up. Streamer's not tradition. Good thing you have gloves. These lap desks come in handy. Yes, I do. This must enter Brazil. Okay, John's still here. Weed. What? I think John did. I'm thinking some of those little kits come in handy. Yeah, sure. Okay, lastly, I unboxed that. My last thing to unbox. Pardon me. On the last live stream, I wrote that I was going to unbox this and I forgot. So let me just unbox this really quick. It's the Gator Combo Axe 2 axe and saw sheath, plus the sheath. Okay, so I just want to point out, I was going to do a comparison on the Gerber Gator grip. Everyone wants to talk shit about Gerber. It's easy to do. I get it. They use 7CR sometimes for no reason. But this Gerber, the Gator grip, this, as you can see, they have a gator skin pattern on it. And I mean, it is so sticky and grippy. I'm telling you, it's a really comfortable grip. Just sticky enough. Some complaints is that eventually it's not super sturdy, and it does start to deteriorate a bit. So that might be something to be concerned about, just to be mindful of. But obviously me here in Hollywood, I do zero hard use. So, no problem. And this is going to be my new hiking knife. I got this from the Matt Rose channel. Once again, you can see that gator style grip, and it is so grippy. And this is the same thing. So, I mean, they got that right. There's certain things that Gerber does that is right on the money.
Amor, eu descobri um site que vende facas no Brasil.
Sério?
Sim! Sim. Facas iguais às que tem aí. Mas é muito cara.
E tá cara.
É tipo R$ 60, R$ 70. Assim, para você comprar aqui no Brasil, é o mesmo preço que você compra aqui. Mas assim, para mim, eu não vou pagar dois contos numa faca, né? 10 reais numa faca. Uma faca aqui para mim é.
Okay, so here, this interesting. This might be identical. Yeah, that's identical. So, I mean, they're basically interchangeable, I'd say, which means that this head is going to be identical too, which, yeah, I think it is. Once again, the Gator grip, and then they extended the handle so that, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. So the saw, which feels very toothy. So that saw might actually work. I'm going to have to give it a little test at some point. So, and that also has the Gator grip. So there we go. So there we go. How do you open this? Oh, yeah. Velcro. Oh, yeah. That's what I can't stand, though. I can't stand Velcro because Velcro always wears out. Looks almost identical, if not literally identical. Yeah, I think it is. Yep, the part numbers are identical, if you can see that. 420HC. Made in Taiwan. So it can't be that bad if it's made in Taiwan. Spyderco Taiwans, I think, are better than US made Taiwans, in my honest opinion. 420 HC is not bad for a axe. You don't want a super hard steel. So these two together, you've got a fixed blade in there, hatchet, saw, plus more of almost an axe. So
Amolha o chat.
some people swear by Gerber. Okay, I got Austin. Actually got Austin too. What? I bet Hollywood is the most prepared person. Yeah, well, it's hard to say. You wouldn't believe it. I've seen dudes like practicing carrying around, sprinting with go bags. So, I've seen a guy with a full blade this big on his ankle taking a walk in the hills. So, it might not be the case. You'd be surprised. There's every kind of type of person. So, the thing is, if you're smart in California, you shouldn't not be prepared because there's earthquakes all the time. Those little kits come in handy. Add a big ass knife with a disappointing sheath. Just finally got a good flashlight today. Got an Olight Warrior Mini for a gift. I blinded myself 1,500 minutes trying to learn how to see. Yep, I get it. Those Olights are admittedly badass. I've blinded my childhood dog with my own accident. Oh, that's funny. Okay, and he carries it in an anime character backpack and pajama pants. Yep, that's me. I can't believe how bright it is for such a... Oh, it's unbelievable. Those Olights are phenomenal. I thought they were Gerber. Yeah. Did you say Gerber? Yeah. I missed it. I thought... Okay, so anyway, that's it for
Amor, desliga o telefone. Tá tocando.
Okay, so that's it. That's all the unboxings. So I got to raise up because I'm late for an appointment now. So if there's nothing else, guys...
Charlie, delicinha o telefone. Falta de educação, amor.
Então, eu
Deixa o
preciso
telefone no
ir.
silêncio. Mas você precisa ir como? Se tem alguém te ligando? É porque alguém tá te chamando, né? Hein? No meio da live você faz isso?
Sim, acabou, é tudo. Já tudo. Tá bom?
Tudo daquela Kenga tá te ligando, aquela vagabunda. Nossa,
tá bom, tchau. Fala tchau, tá? Okay, guys, I'm out. If there's nothing else, have a great day, everyone. I missed it. Okay. Let's see, how long did we go for? I can't tell. It's almost there. 45 minutes. That's a better amount of time. Okay, guys. See ya.